The man thought his wife was just throwing a tantrum, but the moment he signed the last document, every asset he'd spent years building had already been transferred into his wife's name. Even worse, buried in that stack was a divorce agreement, and he never noticed. It all started one night. At 20 years old, Claire married Xander, a man 10 years older than her. He proposed 99 times before she finally said yes. After they got married, he treated her like a princess. Then one phone call changed everything. Late that night, Xander got a call. He said there was an emergency at work. He rushed out the door without even grabbing a jacket. Claire worried he'd be cold, so she ran after him with his coat. But outside, she overheard his friends talking. That is when she learned the truth. The woman Xander had always loved was never her. Grace had come back, and the only reason Xander married Claire was because her eyes looked just like Grace. She was never the one. She was only a replacement. From that day on, she started planning her revenge. A mansion, buy it. Jewelry, buy it. A private jet, buy that too. Xander watched her spend money like crazy. He never stopped her. He signed every document she handed him. He thought she was just upset. That money would make her feel better. What he didn't realize was, mixed in with those papers were stock transfer documents, asset transfer forms, and a divorce agreement. At the same time, Claire started preparing to leave. She hired a lawyer to file for divorce. Then she scheduled artificial insemination. The baby she carried could belong to her, but it would never have anything to do with this man. Then Grace came back. She moved right into Claire's house. Every dish on the table was Grace's favorite. The white roses in the yard were planted for Grace. Even the house was decorated to Grace's taste. That is when Claire realized the home she'd been living in had always belonged to someone else. Grace even acted intimate with Xander right in front of her, and Xander didn't stop it. Then Claire found out she was pregnant with triplets. Xander was overjoyed. He thought the babies would bring them back together. Claire looked at him and said, "These 3 babies aren't yours." Xander didn't believe her. He thought she was still angry. Then Grace's family forced her into an arranged marriage. Once again, Xander chose Grace without thinking twice. That day, he put on his best suit, like he was the groom. He left his pregnant wife home alone. Before he walked out, Claire tried to stop him, but he said, "This is more important than my own life." Then he walked away without looking back. He expected the girl who loved him so much to forgive him, like she always had. This time, she didn't. In front of everyone, he announced he was taking Grace away. He even promised his family would cover every loss. Just as everyone stood there, shocked by what they were seeing, the giant screen lit up. Claire appeared. She only had 3 things to say. First, "We're getting divorced. Now you can marry the woman you really love." Second, "The 3 babies I am carrying were never yours." The whole venue fell silent. Before anyone could react, Claire said, "One last thing please. Enjoy the fireworks." The next second, a massive explosion echoed from the hillside. The cemetery Xander had prepared for himself, and Grace was blown to pieces. The promise they once made to be together forever went up in smoke. Only then did Xander panic. He rushed home, but all he found was a finalized divorce certificate, and the signature on it was his own. That is when he realized every document he signed had taken everything away from him. He called Claire over and over again. All he got back was the same busy signal. The girl who once loved him more than anything was gone for good. Would you forgive a man like this?